Hi again. It is Friday for me. I don't know what time this video is going to be uploaded or when it's going to be uploaded, but I've just finished uploading Thursday's vlog, and today's Friday, the day before we finally open our shop, and I can stop boring you with just going on and on about it. But you know, today's jumper is the North Face, so that's like what, 4 videos is it, I think, of different clothes every day. I'm impressed, I must say. I'm about to go and walk Alf now, and once I've walked him, I think I'm gonna just do. I think there's a little bit of shipping to do, a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna go to the shop straight away, because there's lots of little final touches, making sure everything has prices, and or we know the prices, what we're gonna be charging for everything, all that kind of stuff, getting it all ready. So very, very excited, and excited to see the shop in daylight, because we did like the window display, etc. last night, and it was dark, so it'd be nice to see it with a fresh pair of eyes in the morning. He definitely looks like he enjoyed his walk and is now resting exactly where he shouldn't be, but I can't. He can stay. He can stay. We've just had delivery of these L legs. Now these are the heavy duty ones for the freestanding wall panel that's going to go in the back where we initially put the till, and there's also along with it 100 more hooks. So I'm glad that those have turned up, but I'm going to have to wait until Rebecca finishes work. Thankfully on a Friday she finishes early, so when she finishes we're going to be able to bring this to the shop and get it all set up and merchandised, ready for tomorrow. This is going to sound really cheesy, but this morning when I was walking out, obviously I walked past the shop because, you know, that's what I'm doing at the moment. And I saw this guy, and he's just walking past, and he double took because he wasn't expecting to see, obviously, our shop display. And he saw it, and then he went in and had a little peek, and it made me feel really happy. Unbelievably happy considering how little it could mean. But it was just a nice moment, and it's just making me even more determined to just do the best we can with this opportunity, and hopefully we'll start off on a good foot tomorrow. Although we are expecting the worst, because the weather is meant to be bad tomorrow. We've had really nice weather this week, and then Saturday is going to just rain all day, so footfall on the high street isn't going to be great, but we're still going to be there. We're still going to do the best we can with the situation and be as productive as we can. I am a little heartbroken to do this, but considering when I ordered this coffee grinder, I had no idea that I'd end up basically trying to run a shop by the end of the year. It really wasn't on the cards. Yeah, so I ordered it months ago, and it was built in June, and it didn't arrive until literally in September, mid-September. But obviously, when I ordered it, I didn't have any idea that I was going to be embarking on this shop thing. So it is going to actually have to go for sale, which is kind of heartbreaking. But right now is just not the time, and I need to remember that there will be a time for a good coffee grinder. I'm gutted that it's not now, but it needs must. Well, this is not going to be easy, but it's gotta go. The Niche Zero coffee grinder. I've put it up at £800 with best offer. Just do it. Just do it. Right, I'm actually kind of surprised at myself, because it's now midday. No, it's 1 o'clock actually, and I still haven't been to the shop, which is very surprising, because I so badly want to be there, and I think I'm going to struggle to sleep tonight. A little bit of an update on the listing I did earlier. I listed my beloved Niche Zero coffee grinder. I have listed it quite high. It's up at £800. Bear in mind I paid £500 for it, and immediately I got an offer of £500, which obviously I can't accept because fees, etc. And then I've had a message from someone saying, how much would you take? And I obviously replied saying, well, as close to my asking as possible. It's already got a lot of interest. I've got no doubt I'll be getting an offer in at some point, which I'll be happy with. Even if I just get enough that I clear my initial costs by a little bit and make sure that I'm not losing any money, I suppose I would take that. It's just because at the moment we want to make sure we're as liquid money wise as possible, because we need it. Basically, we've spent a lot of money on getting the shop ready and stocking it and whatnot. So that's good. Also, yesterday we received an amazing card from one of our most loyal viewers, Leanne, and we met her at the Hitchin meetup as well, and she's a lovely lady. And then today, we've received something else. Let me just show you. Today, we just had these lovely, lovely flowers delivered. I mean, they are stunning. I'm not usually a flower person, but I can appreciate these. They're beautiful. They smell amazing. And Rebecca is going to be absolutely overjoyed. And I can't wait to open the card to see who they're from. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Here she is. Back, huh?
Ta-da!
You're in a good mood today.
I'm tired, I'm exhausted.
Earlier on today, we received a surprise delivery of flowers. I wanted to wait for Beck to get home.
Yes.
What do you think of them, hon?
They're absolutely gorgeous, they're lovely.
Do you think I'll have a look? And
Have you shown...
Oh, yeah, I have. I showed them earlier.
Okay.
Let's...
Well, they're addressed to you.
Right. But you can open
I
them.
will open them all.
They are lovely. I'll just...
Yes.
Oh, it's so nice.
They are really nice.
There's a card?
Yes, there's a card and it says, "Good luck with the new business."
And who's it from?
I don't know.
Oh, there's no name.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, there's no name on the card.
We do appreciate it.
Whoever sent these flowers, they're really,
They're
really
absolutely
nice.
gorgeous, they really are.
They're nicer than the ones that I normally buy for Beck as well.
Yeah.
And when I say normally, I mean like sometimes.
Yeah.
Like when I say sometimes, I mean like a few times.
Like a
couple
of times.
Here and there. Like,
Here and there.
yeah. I get them
You
now
do.
and then, but
You
not.
do. But
not
they're
often.
absolutely lovely.
But,
so thank you to whoever has actually
Yeah.
sent them. We really do appreciate
Really do appreciate it. The other thing, we're going to need to put the seats on the Honda Jazz down. We've got.
Have you explained about what's happened to your car?
Yeah, it's still in. I've not called them. I need to call them. Yeah. I need to call them.
I don't watch your vlogs.
That's fine. I need to call them and like find out what's going on because they've not gotten back to me from the garage yet.
Yeah.
But we've got quite a big parcel down there that needs to go in the car.
Gosh.
And we've got that giant parcel I showed earlier that arrived, which is like the L legs and the hooks. So we're going to get the car loaded up and we're going to make our way down to the shop.
Yes.
Just have to say, the Honda Jazz is amazing. The seat's just folded down flat and everything has fit in this tiny car with no problem. I'm absolutely thrilled. Right guys, we're back in the shop. Well, when I say back in, it's the first time in the shop for either of us today, on Friday, the day before we actually open. We've just dropped off a parcel that we had to drop at the post office, and we've just bought the vacuum in, and we just need to go to the car for one more trip because we've got these really heavy L legs to put up a wall panel in the corner. But before any of that, it is time for some pie. This pie, oh, I nearly dropped it there. That's some amazing pie.
I'm disappointed if you dropped my pie.
Should have been, yeah, you wouldn't have been none too pleased.
No.
Yeah, if you're ever around this area, I recommend you go to the roasting joint on Garstang High Street. Oh, that pie. And they do one called steak with Garstang blue cheese. Man, you got to get in there quick for that though, because that goes quick. That goes quick. Yeah,
We were too late today.
Too late. I'm going to make sure I'm there.
Yeah. Can't be happening again.
We kind of thought we had it all under control, and then Beck has like a mini meltdown. Just starts like getting stressed and crying, and then now we're getting beaten by this.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. I'll have to beep that out. We get beaten by this. What is it? Show them.
It's a price gun.
This price gun is like the price gun from hell. And plus, I'm not even sure I want to price things up like this because these stickers. Yeah, these aren't even cheap. These are good prices. Not these stickers are like too sticky. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. What do you reckon? I say just no prices. What do you reckon, huh? No prices. Not with that gun. Not with that gun.
I'm gonna cry in a minute.
Go on, cry.
No.
Okay. Alright guys, it's now just past 5:30 I think. We've been busy, but it's been a bit more of a challenge this evening, hasn't it? We've come to realise that the price ticket gun, we got it working by the way.
Yeah, we did get it.
We got it working. Yeah.
And it's not why we've changed our mind.
Yeah, yeah. We'll come over here because our daughter's here and she's a bit iffy about the camera. So, okay. And plus the lighting's better here as well. Yeah. We did get it working.
We did.
But we don't think it's the right way of going about here. So we're going to have to figure out a different way of displaying price, right? Mm-hmm. So that's something we need to do.
Oh, before we open tomorrow, but hey.
Yeah. Well, no, we're not going to get it done in time for tomorrow, but it's something we're going to have to do.
I know.
What else are we going to do? We figured out what we're going to put on that stand. We built that rack up.
That is what we were playing around with. We've changed our mind completely on that.
Yeah.
And we're doing something else.
Yeah, we're going to have like Marvel stuff.
I'll show you later.
Yeah. We're also going to start displaying a few figures that have got damaged boxes. We found a few bits with damaged boxes, and we just think they look pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Up there?
He looks so cool. So the idea is, like, we've got Shaquille O'Neal up there. Oh God, you zoomed in there. You've got Shaquille O'Neal up there because the packaging was damaged. And anytime we get package damaged item, I think we're going to just display.
We might just open them up and display. It's not going to be for everything though, because we don't want, like, it depends what's damaged. Yeah. If we can reduce the price of the item and sell
in a damaged box, we'll do that. But it would be nice to have a few open because I think it shows they look so good.
I don't know how it got damaged because it was packed into. Like,
that figure looks so good out in when it's built up versus when it's in its packaging. In its packaging, it just doesn't. So we're going to be back here this evening to sort more stuff out. Maybe even something with pricing. I don't know.
We've got to go home, eat, do the live chat,
and then come back. So yeah. It's 10 to 9. We had a great live stream today, didn't we?
We did.
Amazing. Chinwag number 195. Got to use my new mixer that's there that I need to really use properly, but awesome bit of kit. Again, flowers from someone that we don't know who. We've walked Alf. He was getting majorly grumpy, wasn't he?
He was.
And now we're faced at this time of night
to go back to the shop.
Go back into the shop. Looking forward to it?
I'm tired, so no.
No.
But I'm hoping we'll get a good amount done and then we can just come home and chill for a bit.
I think we'll find that we'll zip through it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Right guys, it's literally just hit 9 o'clock. I don't know if you can hear the bell, but we've just popped back into the store to finish off last minute preparations before we open tomorrow. So things like sorting out that stand. We're not speaking incredibly loudly. And behind me as well. You don't have to whisper, but we do have neighbours upstairs, so obviously we're trying to be as careful as possible. We don't want to disturb them at this time of night by clanging around too much. So we're going to get on with it. Excuse the banging noise, that's Rebecca wiping down the glass cabinet. We've made the decision, even though it pained us, to start cracking some of these open. We had these boxed units displayed in the glass cabinet, but then we thought, it's a glass display cabinet, not a glass box display cabinet. And so we're going to open them up and display the items. And I'm kind of glad because this looks like it's going to be awesome. This is the Kotobukiya Star Wars, and there's Rebecca just winding me up. This is like the 5th time. I wouldn't mind if that was the first time. 5th time at least. Explain yours. Anyway, I'm going to put this together and then we're going to see what it looks like in the display cabinet. As you can see, R2 and C3PO are all built up and ready, but apparently I can't put them into the cabinet until she says so. Now we've displayed R2-D2 and C3PO in the top shelf and they look brilliant. The thing is, hun, I don't know about you, but I'm not sure about displaying things all the way down, because I can understand displaying something in that cabinet, but below that, no one's going to bend down that far, and even if they do, they're not going to be down there long enough to fully appreciate the figure, whereas up here, they're more likely to be able to stand and look at something and be like, oh, that's actually really nice.
I think we need to keep it at
eye level. So maybe do one more, and then the below two, just keep them boxed. Yeah. I think so. The setup we've decided on is to have the Wonder Girl at the top, who, by the way, is a stunning looking figure. The shading, everything, the way the rope fits into her hands, which was a little bit fiddly, but Beck actually helped with that. And you can see she looks absolutely awesome. And then we moved R2 and C3PO down one because it's still quite visible, but the reason why we did that is because below them we've actually got a bounty hunter figure, but because we'd already unboxed the R2 and C3PO, we thought, well, people will get the idea of the quality of the figures and they don't need to see him unboxed. And by the time you're that low, I don't see the point in having an open figure, because very few people are going to get down that low to view something. So I think the top two look fantastic. Really happy. Just look at the detail. I'm going to put up plenty of photos and things of these, and I'm probably going to do a review on my other channel, because these are just amazing. They look, it doesn't do them justice, the packaging, does it?
No, it doesn't. They look
much better. So we'll take you through what we've done, and then we're going to wrap up the Friday vlog the night before open. We're as ready as I think as we were ever going to be. It's better than I thought, to be honest. So should we just take the guys over this wall here? That was quite a good idea. This is eventually going to be our Marvel DC wall.
Yeah.
But because we don't have all of the stock in just yet, it's a bit of a mishmash.
It is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it starts with Marvel, and then it goes into a little bit of DC, and then obviously you've got the
Shaquille O'Neal and
Outcast, which probably doesn't fit quite, but you know.
No, it doesn't fit, but
it doesn't fit at all.
It'll do for now.
I'm tired. Yeah. Okay, doesn't fit at all.
And then we doubled up stock on those. We've got more of the Toonie Terrors.
Trying to concentrate on
these Toonie Terrors are a lot of fun, because they're like Back to the Future characters, and then you've got some horror characters, but they're done in a slightly more cartoony way.
They are.
Blister packs. And then
we just filled out the turtles a little bit more.
Yeah, more Ninja Turtles.
It's a shame that we couldn't get Michelangelo and Raphael doubled up, but it
not
was
enough room.
Yeah, there was just not enough room. So we're playing around with that, really.
Yeah. So, and I think other than that, we did a bit of filling up, and then that work there on the counter, the glass display counter, which I think just looks amazing. Those figures just look incredible.
We've got a couple of extra figures at the top there.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
They are listed on eBay.
We're gonna be messing around with this cabinet, but this display.
How it's gonna stay. It's just we've been messing around with it just so that we've got something up there at the minute, but that's not gonna stay. No.
On that note, we're gonna call it a day. Absolutely cream crackered. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna sleep. Beck, do you think you're gonna sleep okay? You're knackered, aren't you? No?
I'm knackered, but I don't know if I'm going to sleep, if I'm honest.
And we're going to be in here super early, I reckon, to just to be here and start our first day. Thank you, everybody, for supporting and watching the vlogs. It means a lot.
It does.
And we're going to see you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.